parents on the show? Speaking of
It's
parents.
miserable. Miserable because they're they were here when I got here, and I feel like Mary Beth is part of the reason why I booked the show because of our chemistry. It was so good in the audition. Granted, I did have some great schooling under me from the Conservatory for Dramatic Arts in New York, but Mary Beth and Steve just had this great way of calming me down on set. I had to relocate and start work the next day. I was here on vacation, so I was a bit crazy, and they were so great, and they're the best people to learn from as well.
Were you surprised they cast you because you're brunette and they're both blonde?
Yeah, so were the other girls. I walked into the audition, they were all redheads.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like 2 blonde girls, and I'm total Italian looking. But you know what? I think Steve and Mary Beth. I think all 3 of us have some similarities.
Kind of remind me of Mary Beth a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the face shape or something. So I think it worked.
Oh, definitely.
And the chemistry was there, and I just learned a lot from them. And I say miserable that they're not here. However, we do have other great cast members that I love being around. But I did learn a lot from those 2 as well as Rachel Melvin.
How are you doing? Lots of angst? You were, on a morgue slab earlier this year.
Yeah, that was a great storyline. I loved it. It was totally so. But you know what? And I say that, but then you watch Primetime, and there's so many similar storylines. Yeah, it's crazy. But I loved it, and they did a great job with the set. And Wes Ramsey was great, and we had a great. I found myself in the kiss where I was like supposed to seduce him, like. It just sort of happened where I think Stephanie was enjoying it a little bit, and then I talked to the casting director. She's like, I saw that, and I was like, I did not do it on purpose. It just happened. She's like, I think it's great because who knows, they may bring him back. And
I was shocked when he came on. I thought it was going to be for longer.
I know.
It was kind of a beat.
Yeah, I don't know if he's coming back, but he just had a part on Heroes as well, a smaller part.
Seems to be the place to go.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's an NBC show, so it's great cross promotion. But yeah, he was fun to work with. I loved. I loved the storyline. It was a lot of fun. And it was cool because I got to lay down the whole time, so I was very grounded, and so it was actually easier for me to act those, very vulnerable, scary scenes.
Most actresses avoid the nostril shot. That's very brave of you.
I was like, bring it on.
Love it.
They had people looking out for me, so.
Yeah.
But I don't even think about that stuff. I guess I'm just not at that age yet. It's just kind of like I'm acting. Like I just trust that they're going to make. Yeah, I trust that they'll make the best decisions as far as lighting and all that stuff goes. So they're great makeup artists.
How do you feel about your current storyline?
I feel it's a bit dead.
Yeah.
Hopefully things start to shake up, and I think Stephanie's kind of going insane a little bit.
Yeah.
I think she's been through so much as far as men goes, and I think she's even more confused now, and she is battling this moral thing that she has. She's like, I'm a good person, I'm a good girl, but there's this little evilness, I think, and jealousy and fire that's getting underneath her that may cause her to stir things up.
So she might be just as much her father's daughter as her mother's?
Exactly.
And she's getting a little restless, let's say.
Yeah, and she finds moments where it's like, I can't believe I just did that. That was mean, that was rude, but I did it. I don't know how to stop it. It's like, I don't know. She's kind of going crazy.
What do you mean crazy?
Just, she can't control her own
impulses?
Yeah, impulses. She used to be good at that.
What's an
Melanie has driven her. Philip has driven her. And though she says she's over the sex tape, I'm sure that, she was engaged to the guy, and I doubt that went away.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Would you like to see it pushed further, or would you like it to sort of maybe turn the page and...
I'd like to see Stephanie, I'd like to see her go in that route of, what am I doing? This is what I want. Can't control my impulses, and maybe it'll push the envelope, and maybe she'll start to get what she wants. I think it'll be fun. I've been the good girl for a while.
It's fun to play bad every
Yeah.
once in a while.
But with the true, I think the difference is it's not going to just all be I want to be bad. There's a vulnerability with it as well that I'd like to see happen. I'm honestly not really sure where they're going, but I know I've played around with that a little bit.
Well, that can inspire the writers. They watch and they go, I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Stephanie needs to let some of those morals go.
Okay. The show has, all the shows now seem to have more time off than ever before. They'll go dark for 8 days. Recently, you had a week that was dark. Do you get any getaways for vacation and things like that?
I'm always traveling just for like weekends. I like to travel to different places in California. That way, if I need to get back to LA, it's easy.
It's a great part of LA. You can go in any direction.
And there's so
you're
many
in a
beautiful
different part.
places. I love to go to San Diego, San Francisco. I just had the most amazing time there. Alcatraz.
Okay,
Everyone has to go. It was the most. There have been a couple of times in my life where I got this like strong feeling of like overwhelmingness, if that's a word. And it was when I toured Mickey and Minnie's house in Disneyland or Disney World, and when I went to Alcatraz.
What was it like there? I mean, it's a tourist attraction, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a non-working facility.
It's like a hands-on tour. It's an audio tape, and you're being narrated by former inmates and former prison guards.
Wow.